Hey guys, it's me, Suthernhillbilly or Sir Hillbilly. Welcome back to Dark Souls 3, the Fire Fades Edition, Squire Gabriel gameplay, episode 10. Okay, so today I'm going to try to make this episode as quick as possible since I only got to the halfway point of this DLC. Or the DLC we're going to play now before, we get to the final moments of the game. So, after you beat either the first DLC or you go to the last area of the game, which we haven't done that yet. We're gonna beat this DLC before.
Was the last. But here we go again. What is it you want from this old stone-amped hag? I've nothing for you, not a smithereen. Well, that came out of nowhere. You think an old stone-amped hag would be brimming with goodies? I've none of that, not a smithereen.
Not a smithereen, you say? Well then why do you have a hidden blessing and divine blessing?
Keep your marbles intact, love. At least until I lose mine.
Anyway, sorry about that. Before I was rudely interrupted, I only got to the halfway point of the DLC. I downloaded a new game, and I don't have any space left to record. So I'm gonna upload this video, and then delete all my clips because it's uploaded to YouTube already. And then, sorry. Then I will, what is it? Then I'll just record the other part. But over here we have this Titanite chunk and this fatty who drop attacks me or plunge attacks me. But we're gonna show him who's boss. Oh yeah, you can also grab an Aquamire dagger, which is basically like an int dagger, I guess. Wait. Oh, well I guess not. I did kill him though, but there is an invader, so I have to cut the clip. Or I had to cut the clip because well I did die. I fell off of this. I didn't want to get attacked by anyone else or run away because people know how to roll catch, and I'm trying to become a either decent or a PvP, I guess, like lord, kinda. Not really. I just want to get good at PvP. Just to have fun. PvP is basically kinda almost like the last thing I could do in this Soul series, other than play Bloodborne, which I haven't beaten yet, so I have to get on that. Anyways, go over here and you'll be able to take the plunge. Right here we have what is it? A divine blessing, which you're gonna get a lot of stuff in this DLC. You're gonna get a lot of Titanite chunks, so yeah, that's really gonna be good. Although, I can already buy a lot of them. Now over here we have a Ring of Protection. Ring of Steel Protection +3, which is probably going to be useful for that Nameless King fight. So, I believe we have 4 +3 rings in this DLC. So I'll say them all now. We have the Ring of Steel Protection, which is the first one you can find. Second one you can find is the Silver Serpent Ring. Third one is the Ring of Favor and Protection, aka the FAP Ring, +3. And then I believe the Wolf Ring +3. There could be another one, but like I said, I've gotten to the halfway point of this DLC. I died to these guys because they spam me. I don't really have a lot of defense in this armor. I kind of have, a little defense in that Elite Knight armor. So, I mean, I do have pretty good defense on my main character, so I don't know why this one's not getting that. But this armor's description says it's, it's light and leathery and durable and it has good defense. But honestly, I think that's a piece of crap. Sorry for my language, but hopefully, and I'm sorry if I'm ear raping in this episode or being very loud. I moved my mic a little bit, so that should solve the problem. So, yeah. I did get a lot of chunks So, I did get a lot of chunks during this part, and right now, if you go right now, what am I talking about? I have so many things to tell you guys about this DLC. Anyways, if you go over here, there's like a little optional part with there's a lot of enemies, but you don't really need to kill them. You could just run past them. There is a spell and a ring over here, and I think you know what ring it is. It's not the FAP ring, if you were wondering. Okay, it's the, what is it? Silver Serpent ring. You could get the Silver Serpent ring over here, and you are going to need it. So make sure you get the Silver Serpent ring over here, because you are gonna need to go to New Game Plus to get all the rings. And now that I think of it, it's not too hard, except for the Covenant rings. Those ones are hard. Or Covenant stuff. You basically have to max out almost all of the Covenants in the game. Want all miracles? You have to, get all the miracles that you can find and buy, and then you have to get Great Lightning Spear, Sacred Oath, and Dark Moon Blade, which are they are kind of hard to get. You can farm Silver Knights for the ears, and there's the ring, by the way. And we have this little thing collapse here, getting off topic, but if you go back, you'll be able to take a new path, which is right here. Anyways, you have to not sacrifice, but give ears to, they're called Proof of Concord Kept. So you have to get 30 of those in order to pretty much get and do what you need to do. So excited to get this episode over with, because this is going to be part 1. Over here we have a guy, and I believe there was an enemy, which I will show how to, which you can kill to get rid of the angel.
Oh, look at you. You've got your head screwed on correct. Fantastic. To meet a kindred spirit on this God's forsaken crag. Call me Lab. I can't remember my real name, so let's just go with that. I have a feeling we're going to make a fabulous team. Oh, you'll see. You'll see. Oh, in all honesty, there's something I should tell you. I'm hollow. Yes. I try to play it off, but I haven't a clue about my past, who I was, or what I lived for. Not even my own blessed name. That's why I've come here, searching for the Purging Monument. Said to be in the Ringed City, where the pygmies who found the Dark Soul at the dawn of fire reside. All I can say is, those little stones aren't doing much to help me remember anymore. Well, that's the long and short of it. So if I completely forget who you are, don't be wroth with me. Come on, what else can I say? I'm a bloody hollow, for heaven's sake. Well, that's the long and short of it. So if I completely
Alright, so after you talk to him, you will be able to summon him for the next boss. Now, I know, I could tell you how to summon everyone, but that would take literally an entire video, so I'll make it after we kill all the bosses in Dark Souls 3. Alright? So chill out. The video is it's coming after it will come after part 2 of this video. And then slaying Nameless King, and then beating the game. Like, once we beat the game, I'll start making for, Dark Souls 1. And then after Dark Souls 1, all trophies, then I'll go to Dark Souls 2, all trophies, and then Summon Guide for that, and then, and then I'll move on to Dark Souls 3, obviously, get all the trophies for that, and then I'll make an all summons guide. But you will actually have to complete a few quests to get all the trophies, so, yeah. Alright, so never mind. This is the fatty that we kill. There's a fatty over here. and there was one over by the start of the episode. But after this jump, we're gonna go back to the first bonfire so we can get rid of one of the angels. So just skip ahead like I'm going to do after after I'm done talking. Skip ahead and you'll be able to see where to kill that one, or kill the angel.
What on? Why, where did you hear that name, love? Oh, it doesn't matter. I'll tell you what I know. The Ringed City is said to be at World's End. Past this heap of rubbish as far as one can go. But you'd better think twice. The forsaken Ringed City was walled off by the gods to contain the pygmies. And the dark soul is better left well alone. Don't run off and die, love. It's a nicer view with you in it.
Oh, I know who you are. Great to see you still in one piece. I can see why they call this the Dreg Heap at the world's end. Mangled remnants from every age and every land. It actually sort of lends credence to the old rumors that the Ringed City rests below it all. Don't mind me. You needn't worry yourself with this nonsense. I just wanted to tell someone. And I'm sick of old Humpty. I should stay quiet. Wait. I'll make it up to you. By letting you in on a secret of sorts. Past here, you'll find the remains of a giant earthen tower, half submerged in a poisonous swamp. Not a very nice place to visit. Only there's precious treasure in the thick of the swamp. I didn't have any use for it, you see. So, sorry, I left the whole package behind. If I get the chance, I could go fetch it for you. But if that's too long to wait, go nab it for yourself. I know who you are. A righteous warrior. Yes? With a solemn duty to boot. Well, grab that treasure. That's as good a duty as any. Past here, you'll find the remains of a giant earthen tower, half submerged in a poisonous swamp. Not a very nice place to visit. Only if I get the chance, I could go fetch it. Well.
Alright, so after listening to his dialogue yet again, Lap will be down there. And if you listen closely to his voice, you'll be able to recognize one of our Soulsborne friends. Soulsborne as in Dark Souls and Bloodborne. Their last names, or the last names of Dark Souls and Bloodborne combined. Or it would be Dark Blood. Dark Blood and Soulsborne. Nice. Anyways, you can come over here, grab a few things, but I will go on the main path. So you can get the Desert Pyromancer gloves. I did miss the top, so I might explore. I might go on a Soulsborne, just looking over the DLCs in game, just going for extra loot, stuff like that. Down there is an item, so that could be the top. But over here we have the, I believe, third ring that you're going to get. So it's the Ring of Favor +3. Oh, thank God you don't have to go to a New Game +3 to get these things. So, you can go through there. I believe that is the main part, but you can also go up here. And honestly, I think I'm just too far out of the DLC just to go here again. But I might go there. I might go here again. And plus, I think this is the path you have to go on anyway, so you can go up, you can go under where I am and just go there. But just going on this branch, it will get the job done. And you'll go to actually one of our first bosses. Which, congratulations everyone. I beat them. There's a little spoiler, but it's not too much of a spoiler. But I beat them first try. So, congratulations everyone. A little golf clap. Or any clap will work. Not that clap. Anyways, so we have a Desert Pyromancer Zoe. She actually has a name, because you can see it right there. Desert Pyromancer Zoe. I don't know why she's here, but if you kill her, you will be able to get what is it? The not the weapon, but the thing that she's using. That thing. Yeah, right there. It's a pyromancy. You'll be able to get her pyromancy, okay? I'm trying not to spoil everything. And like that, she's down. Now, I have ignored her, the first time I played this DLC. I did ignore her, so, yeah, pretty much. I just ignored her. I don't know why I told you guys that. Anyways, proceed up here, and you'll be over here, and you can get the Desert Pyromancer hood. So, over at this part, there's going to be 2 angels. I believe if you explore around, if you want to explore around, if the angels are really that bad, they even got nerfed. They got nerfed just for everyone. So, I don't know why you need those angels dead, but you could just run past them like this. But I'm pretty sure if you explore a little bit, you should find the little grub thing that we did kill over at the start of this episode. And, what is it? You should be able to get rid of the angels. I'm not sure. So, yeah. Over here we have Slave Knight Gale, our old friend. I shouldn't say friend. But he's the guy who got us into the first DLC in the first place. So, I mean, it's pretty nice that he decides to help us out. But if you talk to Lap, and this is the only time I'm going to help you with summons. I have an entire video for this that's coming out. Not soon, actually. So, just look out for that. You can summon Lap! Nice! Lap. Anyways. So, just enjoy this boss, and I'll go to the place after. Oh yeah, we have Gale here. There's Gale and Lap over there, just waiting. There's a fog wall for them. So, the fall won't kill you, so you can't. So summoning these guys for nothing, that's just not an option. You have to, yeah, these guys. Honestly, I'm not gonna skip yet. I'm going to talk about these guys, actually. So this boss battle consists of, I believe, I guess, 2.5 or 3 phases. Either 2.5 being because when one of them dies, I believe, when one of them dies, I believe another one of them gets, the other one gets a buff. So, and depending on who you kill first, and then who you kill second, it will give certain attacks to the final form. So, yeah. Anyways, just enjoy this boss battle, I guess. And if you have Slave Knight Gale, if you have Gale and Lap, then what is it? This is gonna be cake work. This is gonna be just this is basically the cheese. Well, I mean, except for you getting hit. That's not cheese, but if you have Lap and Gale, it's just gonna be cheese, man. So, and if you have like a +10 weapon, that's pretty good, and you can dodge well, it's just gonna be cheesy. Easy peasy Japanesey. Very cheesy. Alright, I'll see you over at the Ring City. Alright, so we're at the Ring City now. Sorry, spoiled it for you. But that's what this DLC is called, so whatever. You could talk to this guy. But let's light this bonfire. I do actually talk to him, so dialogue warning, I guess. Spoiler dialogue warning.
Hark. They brought thee here, did they not? Dost thou the gods serve, or merely that role affect? A lie. A wretched lie. How wouldst one such as thee do service to the gods? Thy scheme is known to me. I know what it is thou desirest. The dark soul, no? Why else wouldst one deign to visit this dung heap? Give rest to thy falsity. I would be an ally to thee. If it is the dark soul thou desirest, then seek Filianor's church at the base of the cliff. There wilt thou the sleeping princess waken. Her slumber is a deceit, a lid covering an overgrown privy, a prop to keep thee from the dark soul of thine desire. Worry not, I am a true friend to thee. If thou art yet human, the urge will soon begin to swell, to curse the gods and bring ruin upon this accursed heap of dung. Now, yearly to Filianor's church at the base of the cliff, to rouse the sleeping princess, if thou yet the dark soul desirest. Now, if thou...
Alright, so when you walk down, you want to be towards these graves to the right of you. Where I just pointed is actually where you can get the armor that these guys are wearing. It's called the Ruined Sentinel armor. If you don't know what the Ruined Sentinel is, I still have to go to that area in Dark Souls 2. So we'll have yet another bonus episode for Dark Souls 2. I still haven't gotten the playlist out yet, by the way, so yeah, the Ruined Sentinels is a boss from Dark Souls 2. I believe that is a soul over there. I did the wrong emote / gesture. That is a, I believe a soul, maybe an item. There is a crystal lizard over here, so just be warned about that. But if you follow this path I just took, you will be able to avoid the Ruined Sentinels with bows. I believe a few of them fire different arrows. Like one of them Dark Moon, one of them normal, or one of them feather. Then we have this Judicator over here, which if you kill, I believe will stop the archer dudes. Now, down here is a cheese spot, major cheese right here. Also progresses to the next part, so you could just ignore this guy if you want to, but if you really want to, and he will drop a divine blessing if you do kill him. So, right, I believe that's RNG. Not sure. So I believe I do get hit by that, but then manage to roll away. That is, I believe, Knight Leto or something like that. I do manage to kill the Judicator before Leto could get some damage on me. And, I mean, he never did. He missed all of his attacks. We do have this little skelly boy over here. So, just go ahead and kill him if you want. Doesn't really matter. I do. Maybe just for the souls. I don't know. But we are almost done with this episode, sadly. After I beat this DLC, or rage quit at it, before I beat this DLC, rage at it, I might go back to Dark Souls 2 and explore the optional area. Now I'm not gonna get too into it, but this is a a tower, or what is it? That's the picture for this DLC. If you want to buy it, I got the Fire Phase edition, which I did 100%. I did 100% not recently.
Fire, forsaken, I speak of thine kind and mine. Behold this city. We are kindred, but like two eyes which gaze upon the other. Fear not the dark, my friend, and let the feast begin.
Alright, sorry about that. We have a Silver Knight over here. But if you want to buy the, what is it, DLC, it's the Ring City DLC. You could talk to that guy, but I'm not gonna. He's kinda annoying. We have this guy who almost pushed me off. Anyways. So, basically, that's the tower that you see in the, what is it, DLC? The cover of the DLC on PlayStation. So I have the Fire Fades edition, so I don't have to worry about buying that. It's basically like the deluxe edition, except without all the patches. So it's basically the finished deluxe edition with both DLCs. And it also has some rewards on it. Here, let me get the case for it, which I have here. We have the 34th Golden Joystick Awards winner, Ultimate Game of the Year. That's it's pretty special. Sorry about that, just got interrupted. So then we have IGN Best of 2016, Best RPG. I'd have to say so myself too. And sorry. Yeah, I'd have to say this is like honestly the best RPG series of my life. When I first started Dark Souls, and I am interested in the medieval times. If you didn't know, you probably already did. But when I started Dark Souls, I only got Dark Souls, and I forgot like when I heard of it. I think I've heard of Dark Souls because of like this thing called Watchmojo. I think, or what is it? Whatculture.com? Like the, what is it? I think it was the thing the people use as a meme these days. So I was just trying to see if there was an illusionary wall to get more loot. Anyways, so I only discovered Dark Souls, I believe, because of like a top 10 thing. I believe when I was like about 9 maybe. The battle with Great Grey Wolf Sif, I believe. That's when I first heard of Dark Souls. And like originally I like when you're younger in life, your sight, sounds, and you know what you hear from people, what you see, you know, it can kind of be, you know, a little jacked up, you know, because you can't make sense of things around you, you know, some things you don't know. So all I saw was like a little bit of Sif, well not a little bit, but I saw Sif, right, with the sword, right? And then I also saw, like, he was in this, like, some sort of cathedral. That's all I could see. Because, yet again, your sights and what you see, what you know, what it like, what everything sounds like, and what basically, you know, what you know. What you know is, like, what you could see. So I only got Dark Souls because of, me being interested in the medieval times. If I wasn't interested in the medieval times and like, you know, loved guns and stuff like that, I'd probably be still playing Fortnite to this day. Or some shooter like Call of Duty, or I don't know, Minecraft, something like that. Well, I still do play Minecraft. You know, I like Minecraft. It's a pretty good game. Now, don't get angry at me because I said it's a pretty good game. I mean, Minecraft is pretty medieval, but it's just kinda not my style. Only like a 1%. Only 1%. So, please don't get angry at me, okay? It's just my opinion. Alright? I'm probably the only person who, like, says, maybe. I'm probably the only person who says Minecraft is okay. Probably gonna go play Minecraft after I beat this DLC, you know? I'm trying to build a castle in survival. I'm talking about a different game, so it should be talking about the game that we're playing right now, which is Dark Souls. Anyways, if you were following the path that I am taking, what is it? You should end up in here. Now, I decide to kill all these guys because why not? You know, I just run past all the enemies. They do get a little poise / damage or like absorption boost, and they can drop blessed gems as well. So you are gonna need that for all infusements or all infusements. At the end of Seers of the Sunless Realms quest, the Blessed Dagger does not count as an infusement. You have to infuse a weapon itself with a Blessed Gem. So, yeah. So just spam this guy to death. And, yeah. So back in my Dark Souls 1 days, I started from Dark Souls Remastered. And if you're a hardcore fan of Dark Souls, I'd say I'm kinda like a Gen Z veteran. Kinda. I thoroughly enjoyed Dark Souls Remastered, actually. And you're probably asking, wait, what? Somebody actually enjoyed Dark Souls Remastered. This game sucks. It doesn't have omnidirection, you know, rolling and running. You know, you can't run away from your enemies while still locked on. You know, well, I think you can run from side to side, but there's only 4 direction rolling, up, down, left, right, you know, stuff like that. But it basically, what they did was they only worked on it a little. They, you know, made it so you can offer multiple Covenant items or Covenant, you know, things like humanities or sunlight tokens, sunlight medals. Sorry, tried to talk to this guy. I tried to talk to this person, but I couldn't 'cause enemies.
Speak thee the name of God, thine own God, if thou canst recall. Ah, then thou'st not forgotten. Perhaps 'tis why we may converse. I am known as SHAREfactory, servant to the Princess Suthernhillbilly, matriarch of the church. They who ken to God's name.
Alright, so now we're on a chaseway scene, so I could still talk about what I'm doing, but unfortunately, this is where the video ends. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Well, it's not really where it ends. We still have a little bit of me, you know, dying to an invader that I've already beaten. I believe they drop a, what is it? You get invaded by them. It's, I think it's Aldia? No, it's not Aldia. It's Seeker of the Sprued. So, right over here, you get invaded by him over at what is it? At Erithial Dungeon. But in my early Dark Souls days, I enjoyed Dark Souls Remastered because honestly, it just brought back the experience. So they took Dark Souls 1 from PS3, gave it some graphics in, you know, what is it? Put it in PS4. Now I can't talk about anything anymore, so I hope you guys like, subscribe, and share with your friends. Hope you found this helpful, and now watch me die to this person. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye.